Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be going through the solution to exercise 1.13 from the C programming language textbook by Kernighan and Ritchie. Now, once again, I have actually made a video on this, but I misinterpreted the histogram, and so this is a redo. Now, this is going to be the more challenging version where we have to print a vertical histogram. I've already copied and pasted the counting of the frequencies of the word lengths from the previous exercise, or the horizontal version, and this way we save time and we can just focus on printing the actual histogram in a vertical orientation. So it would be nice if we could, print from left to right, like different heights, but we can't. The way that the terminal works, or the C program works, is it will just print line by line. We can't, print column by column, line by line, or row by row. So essentially, we're going to have to picture our histogram and then print it top down. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to have to start at the top. Okay, now the top of the histogram is going to be the word frequency that occurs the most, the highest word frequency. So I'm going to call it max. And let's just initialize max to 0. And now we're going to have to find the maximum word frequency in our word lengths array. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say for int I equals 1, because we're going to ignore word frequencies of 0. We're not even counting those. So we'll just save that. And while I is less than max len, I will increment I. And then I'm going to say if the current element I'm at of word lengths is larger than max, then I'm going to set it to be my new max. Like so. Okay, so now we have our maximum. Now we're going to need to print from the top down. So to do this, we're going to have to start at the very top of our histogram, the top row. So I'm going to say for int row equals, and if it's going to start at the top, then it's going to be max, because that's going to be our maximum height, right? And then I'm going to say while the row is larger than 0, because I'm going to go from the top row all the way down to the first. So it's going to be row whatever, then 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I have to decrement row at the end of each iteration. Okay, so this will successfully go through the rows of the histogram from the top down. Okay, and actually I'm gonna put a few new line characters to be printed here, just so that our histogram is separated from our actual input. Maybe I'll put one more. So 3 new line characters. Okay, so back to the actual printing of the histogram. So we start at the top row and we're going to be moving down. Now, how do we know if we should print out, the symbol or whatever for the height of the histogram? I'm going to be using an asterisk. How do we know if I should print out an asterisk or not? Well, we should first go through each column. So each word length frequency. So I'm going to use another for loop. This one's going to be called col for column. And it's going to start at 0. And then I'm going to say while the column is less than word length, max len. So this will go through the entire array, and then I should increment the column. And then I'm going to say if the element I'm currently at, so if word lengths col, if it has a frequency that is greater than or equal to the current row, then I should print out the asterisk. Now I'm going to do a space asterisk space just to space everything out. Now if it isn't, I'm just going to print blank, and I'm going to do 3 spaces just to keep everything nice and symmetrical. So let's go through this. So it's going to start at the top row, and then it's going to go through each column in the row, right? And then it's going to say if the frequency that we're currently looking at, like for example, say we're looking at the column 2, so frequency of 2, if it is larger than or equal to the row, let's say we're on row 5. So if it has a frequency larger than or equal to 5, then there should be an asterisk there. That's what this does. Otherwise, there shouldn't, and just print out 3 blanks. Now, this is technically already okay, but just to make things a little nice, I'm going to do this. Actually, I'll make it a for loop. And what I want to do is, I can reuse I now because it's gone. Or actually, yeah. See, I used I here, and now I'm finished with it. Now I can reuse it. And what I'm going to do is print out the numbers for each frequency. So I'm going to say int I equals 1 while I is less than maxlen, and this is just going to be across the bottom. Increment I, now it's going to be space, the number, and space, just to remember our formatting, like so. And then I'll print out a new line. Actually, I'll just use putchar. Okay, let me see. Oh, this should be 1 because, like I said, we're ignoring frequencies of 0. So let's see. Uh, 13. Okay, no errors. That's always good. And then, hello, this is a test. And then Control D to simulate the end of file. That doesn't look right. I am missing this. Actually, I'll do putchar. So I forgot to put a new line character after we're done with each row. So let's try that again. Hello, this is a test, a good, a hello. I don't know. And Control D, and look at that. That looks a lot better. Hello. Okay, let's see. 1 character words occur 3 times apparently. A. Yep. 2 character words appear once. Is. Yep. 3 character words appear none. That looks good. 4 character words appear 4 times. This, test, good. 5 character words appear twice. Hello and hello. And the rest are none. So that's the basic solution to this question. That will be all for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.